How you doing, everybody? My name is Dewan Smiley. This is my 1.4 assignment for the legal liabilities video. The first liability I saw being a legal issue was from a case where this game company, Activision Blizzard, had been discriminating against and sexually harassing their female employees. One of the most shocking revelations about this was that the female employees had told upper management about what was going on, and they just refused to take action, which led to a lawsuit where, according to the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, Activision Blizzard engaged in unlawful practices, sexual harassment, discrimination based on pregnancy, and retaliation. Activision was sued by the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing for underpaying their female employees and having a frat boy culture, also being a breeding ground for harassment and discrimination against women. The EEOC consent decree had been approved by Judge Dale Fisher, mandating Activision establish a $18 million fund to compensate claimants and will donate any money left over to charities that support the progress of women in video games and other fields of technology. And if they didn't follow through, the EEOC would be allowed to file a motion in court. So that I don't have to go through something like this, I take what I learned from the military. The military, they had reps that you could go to for situations like this where you didn't have to go to upper management and they didn't believe you. You would have advocates for sexual harassment. You would have advocates for discrimination. You would have advocates for suicides, and that the people that you can go and talk to, and they're the ones that represent you. Another liability I see causing legal issues for me in particular is dealing with copyright infringement. Although there are other liabilities plaguing the game industry, copyright seems to be one of the big ones. When researching cases for copyright infringement, two of the cases that I come up, one of them was actually pretty familiar, was Robin Thicke using a Blurred Lines song that sounded a lot like a Marvin Gaye song from the 70s. The Gaye family, they actually sued Robin Thicke, and he ended up having to pay $5 million for copyright. Another case that comes to mind when thinking about copyright infringement is Johnson v. Lewis, where a well-known artist allegedly commissioned work from another person to make 2D and 3D dimensional artwork based off of the artist, his name was Retina, based off his own original works. The plaintiff allegedly created 6 two-dimensional works and a glow-in-the-dark bicycle. He also claimed the copyright ownership of both the copyrighted works as well as the commissioned works. The plaintiff allegedly filed the application to register the copyrighted works with the United States Copyright Office in March of 2017. Now, the defendant, he allegedly created 3-dimensional works made from the mold out of the same stuff that the plaintiff used to make the commissioned works. It is also alleged that the infringed works were created by using the same special process that the plaintiff uses to do his particular artwork. And this particular well-known artist, Retina, he had orally agreed to compensate the plaintiff for his commissioned works, but he never did. The ways to avoid those situations is I would have to do one of two things. First is we would have to come to agreement where it is stated, clarifying that I am the one who would own the copyrights of this particular work. A lot of the information that I found kind of said the same thing of just having that written agreement where we both sign saying that I'm the one that's going to own those works. Now, if I just happen to forget, there's also a way I can do a copyright transfer. When I go on copyright.gov, I see that it says that I can do a copyright transfer, and pretty much it's that same thing where we create a document clarifying that this person is transferring the copyrights of a particular item or work to me. And that's not something that I actually have to file with the copyright.gov agency saying that now I am the owner of these works. Going through this assignment was very cool to do, especially learning about the commission works and the copyright transfer. It was great personal knowledge and also professional knowledge to use. And this has been a very enlightening assignment. This has been a very enlightening assignment, and my name again is Dewan Smiley, and that is the end of my video.